dumb. Are you recording this?
No, I'm not recording this. This is a misdirect.
Hey, Wisdom.
It's a misdirect.
Is this for your Facebook or something?
It's a misdirect.
Okay.
It's all in your head.
Wisdom.
I do. It's funny.
You do have a good name. Wisdom.
Kevin and Wisdom, step away from Steve a moment for the intro, just for the intro.
For anybody watching this on Wisdom's thing, he's wrong. Are you stretching? Dude, what was that? That's like half the movie right there. It's a clip from the #1 movie in the country, Spider-Man: Far From Home, the first Marvel movie since Infinity War. And it sets up the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But it also stands out as a Spider-Man adventure. Kevin loved it, gave it a 5 out of 5. Now we need to know what the big man thinks. We're talking about the one and only Wisdom Martin, both of our competitors today in this edition of the all-new Fox 5 movie matchup are stretching. They are getting ready to go. Our Kevin McCarthy with the enthusiasm of a young Peter Parker, and Wisdom Martin, who is more of the billionaire Bruce Wayne status. But either way, here we go. In full disclosure, I did not know until this intro that Kevin gave it a 5 out of 5. I did not hear your review. I have not talked with Wisdom Martin about what you thought about this at all.
Okay.
So this is all going to be fresh. It's all going to be new for all of us. So first up, Wisdom, we'll start with you.
Okay.
The plot of the movie was what? Good, bad, average? What you think?
Here's what I'll say about this, and you can draw your own conclusion. I was confused. I thought I was watching Spider-Man and not a Peter Parker love story.
Is this going to take us back to the James Bond episode that we
Absolutely is, because the whole thing with him and Mary Jane, I thought it was drawn out. I thought the first part of the movie was good, and then it got into this whiny little love story. Mary Jane this and Mary Jane that. I got to impress Mary Jane. I'm like, wait a minute. Put that doggone uniform on and let's go fight some bad guys. Do your love story some other time. Put that junk on TV.
Why do you think? Now, I have not seen this movie, but I just watched that clip, which was excruciating enough for me.
Yeah.
Along those same lines, why are superheroes so awkward around women?
That's a very good question, because they're so strong. They're supposed to be so cool. I don't know. Maybe it's because of their whole identity thing and the whole saving the world. They just don't have time for love. Although Spider-Man is really confused, and he's more about Mary Jane than he is about being a superhero.
I think I know where we're going. We're setting this one up. Kevin, you love this movie.
Yeah.
I did not know that. What about the plot?
Wisdom, let me tell you when I stopped listening to what you were saying.
When I start
I
talking,
think that first of all, the love element of it is what makes the movie so grounded and actually emotionally works. Spider-Man is in high school. Of course he's dealing with growing up, finding a girl that he loves. To me, that's what makes Spider-Man so special, is that struggle between the idea of somebody wanting to be a normal high school teenager, but also the idea that he is also an Avenger. So wherever he goes, he's going to be Peter Parker turning into Spider-Man to try and save the world. But at the same time, all he wants to do is go on a date with MJ. I think that's a really interesting struggle that they find in the film from a writing standpoint. And I think Tom Holland and Zendaya nail that aspect. And I could not disagree with you more.
I think right now I'm caught in the midst of one Avenger, because we have the sensitivity on this side and the superhero power on this side.
I just want to slash.
Why can't you have both of them?
I won't, because that's not the way it works.
But the
Actually,
emotions make the action more better because of the stakes.
My son agreed with him, actually. My son actually agreed
your
with
son
him.
is
Son is in high school as well. Very compelling arguments from both of you. So, Wisdom, I'll go back to you. The best performance, though. Let's take the plot out of it. The
plot
best
out.
performance
Rule
on the
out.
screen was by whom?
Jake Gyllenhaal stole the show to me. He was a great bad guy. The way they set him up, his character up, to make him seem like, well, if you know anything about Spider-Man in the comic books, you know that Mysterio, Jake Gyllenhaal, is a bad guy. All right. I was when I saw the trailers and I saw him in there acting like a good guy, I said to myself, how are they going to make him a bad guy based on this commercial?
You refer to yourself as Self?
I refer to myself as Mr. Wisdom. For the purposes of this argument, I'll just be Self to keep the time short. So then when I'm watching this movie and the big reveal came, I said, that That, my friends, was impressive. It was impressive writing. It was impressive action. The whole thing around it was good. I think Jake Gyllenhaal stole the show.
Was that accurate or was that comment less whiz and more dumb?
Wow.
Wow.
I've actually never thought of the wisdom. That's brilliant, Steve. Thank you for that.
I think this is.
That's a
I think
gift.
I think this is biased.
That's a gift.
What is going on right now?
I just want to give, by the way, give credit to my line earlier when I said I want.
No,
let me tell you
you're
what
not
I
gonna go live.
said. Listen to what you
No.
were saying. That's a
No.
Michael Cera line.
Yes,
Anyway,
we're already moving on.
So to answer your question, I agree with you. Jake Gyllenhaal is the best part of the film. Mysterio is one of the most incredible characters I've seen so far in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm speaking fast. I'm trying to get all my thoughts out, but I think that Jake Gyllenhaal's performance here is brilliant. And without going into any spoilers, this movie combines two of my favorite passions in life: magic, illusions, and movies.
But you
So,
also like
yeah.
it when we can relate to the villain in a film.
Yes.
And to personalize them.
Sure. But we're not actually going to get into who is the villain here because we're going to stay away from spoilers. But I do think that this particular villain this time around, whatever this person is doing to do things, is very impressive.
All right, for the purposes of saving time, I'm going to combine this into
Okay.
two points into one question,
All right.
okay? I want you to talk about this movie compared to other Spider-Man movies
Yes.
and this particular Spider-Man compared to other actors who have played Spider-Man.
Easy, no question. Up until I saw this movie, my favorite Spider-Man movie of all time was Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock, Alfred Molina. I love that movie with Tobey Maguire. I think that Tom Holland solidified himself as the best Spider-Man ever in Captain America Civil War, and then continued that streak in Infinity War, Endgame, also Homecoming. This is my favorite Spider-Man movie to date.
What's your favorite Spider-Man?
With my favorite Spider-Man
All right, Wiz, what do you
actor.
think?
I do like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. Did not like Andrew Garfield at all. Tobey Maguire was good in the first Spider-Man, and then it was a train wreck after that. So I like this Spider-Man. I like the previous Spider-Man story with Tom Holland better than I like this one.
Got to end it, but just give me one
Okay.
word answer. 1 to 5. You gave it a
5, no
1 to
question.
5.
2.5.
All right. well,
2.5?
This is why we do the movie matchup.
I want to know what that
Something for
ride was
everybody.
like when you went
We'll
home.
talk off camera.
With
We're
your
gonna
son
talk
who
to
loved it.
Holly and Maureen.
I'm not about love.
What
This is
happened in
good
that
love.
car from
I gotta
home?
say, I
Yes,
saw
Al.
the movie. I will give it a 4. I totally agree. Wisdom, you're a little harsh, but you did make some great points. I agree.
No,
with you.
Wisdom makes points that are in the haterade category.
No, I gotta give it
You
to
just
him. He did
you just
stuff.
hating.
The love story was a bit much.
The
for
love
me.
story is
I
what
like
makes it so grounded, though.
And then, and you know what else? Well, you know what? I don't know if we have time, but I'll just
We
say
don't.
this. We don't have time, but I'll just say this. Zendaya is normally a great actress. I did not like her in this movie.
Oh, she was great.
I did not like it.
She played
Is it a
great teenager.
standalone? Can you see it by itself?
Yes.
I think it needs Endgame prior to it.
I'm gonna
In
go
my
with Maureen
opinion.
on this one.
They gave you enough with Endgame.
You need Endgame. to
I
see
think you can roll in and watch it because it's a tragic love story.
I'm not, all right.
Hashtag good
I'm in.
ABC.
I'm in.
Tell us that Wisdom's wrong.
Just let us know what you think.
9:51, we're moving on.
And Steve gave us the best joke ever, Wisdom.
Oh.
That was really funny,
It
actually.
is coffee time on Good Day DC.
You've been on your Good Day DC.